Hey everybody. What we did today in class, so we started on these the other day. So this was our one of our two viruses that we made. So on that first sheet that you guys would have done, you would have done this polyhedral one, or called it an adenovirus. This is that one that affects the upper respiratory tract for like the common cold and stuff like that. So that's that first three-dimensional one. And as you can see, this person they colored every single triangle here a different color. That's because this is a flat surface. All of these are flat surfaces, okay? And that's something that we wanted to show with the structure of a virus when it says it's very geometrical, that we've read about in our reading and in our notes, is that these guys are like put together with flat pieces. So if you can imagine every single triangle here as a panel, and then they're just glued together right here, essentially, in panels. All right, so these guys are very actually flat-sided and many-sided. So that's that first one. That's adenovirus. And then here's that T2 bacteriophage. This is that creepy-looking one. We called this a complex virus on our notes last week. Anywho, this took us all hour to do today. I didn't realize it would take all hour to get all these finished up, but it did. Okay, so the rest of the stuff you guys probably have already started on it, which is great. Okay, and so we'll start in on that. So you, my remote guys, you guys are probably going to be ahead of us in the classroom. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Before I move on to that, just a reminder. So here's the smallpox article right there. The history of the smallpox with the questions at the end. It's not bending very well for me. But anyways, it has that box of questions at the end. There's 5 questions. Make sure you guys have gotten that in for me. So that was due last week, so you can still turn that in for a grade. And then you also have a worksheet that is due tonight at midnight for you guys. And it's the 13 questions. Bacteria, virus versus bacteria. It has 3 fill in the blank, couple true and false, and then the rest are multiple choice. Okay, so make sure you guys get those turned in today. If you did not get notes from last week, you need the notes to complete that worksheet. If you don't have the notes, you probably won't get a very good grade on it. So make sure you watch my video on the notes from last week. Really, really important. We will have a test next week over the spread of diseases and viruses in particular. So that'll probably be Thursday. We'll have to see, though. Like I said, today kind of got pushed back again, and I really didn't want it to. So we'll see what happens, because I was really needing to get some stuff done before Christmas break as well. So let's plan on Thursday for now being our test. Anyways, that's some old homework that you guys need to think about getting in. And then also for the remote learners, you guys had that 200-word summary with those, I think it was 5 or 6 questions on herd immunity, innate immune system, and stuff like that. What's your immune system? And so what you guys are going to do today, so like I said, this is last Monday that I had you guys. Here's this virus video you needed to watch, the virus note sheets, the bacteria worksheet, and then we started to cut out and assemble virus. And really, we got to that at the very end of class. We didn't have too much time to work on it last Monday. Fast forward to today, we started off class with about 10 minutes of studying the spread of disease flashcards. I added about 7 more terms to these guys since last week. We then took all hour and just did this. Like I said, took a little longer than I wanted to. Next, you guys would have started with this. So if you guys didn't get very far, if you had some problems with it, don't worry, because we are going to start on it in the lab on Wednesday, okay? So you guys are just fine if you got the virus cutouts done. Remember, you need to email me the picture of those. So the first thing you need to do is you need to go to the link below and watch 4 videos in this order: innate immune system, the adaptive immune system, bugs on a screen, okay? And so what you're going to do is you're going to click on this link, and then you're going to scroll down here. And here's all these videos, okay? You need to watch these videos, and they talk about the evolution of viruses and how viruses can evolve. This is how your immune system works. The adaptive immune system. This is how your immune system learns from new infections. So your immune system actually learns to identify different viruses or even bacteria. As they enter your body, it learns on the go. And then the bugs on the screen shows you, like especially bacteria, how it evolves on the run. Then again, it talks about influenza, which is the common, or not the common cold, the flu, the regular flu that we get. And it talks about how that changes every single year and stuff like that. There's a lot of different antigenic antigenic drift and stuff like that, the adaptive immune system, the innate immune system. There's a lot of terms here to unpack. And so if you're having trouble keeping, which you probably will be, there's this attachment right down here. It says Glossary Terms Immune System PDF. And you can open that up and you can just go ahead and take a look at some of these guys. And it has some new terms for us. Antibodies, medicines that treat bacterial infections. These guys do not treat viral infections. Antibiotic resistance, so it's talking about the infection of bacteria previously killed by the medicine, but it's changed now because the bacteria has evolved and is no longer affected by that antibiotic. And then it talks about that antigenic drift, the shift, immune system, the virus, and stuff like that. So then we move on to this last one. So you're learning about the evolution, what's going on, right? So number 1 says review the lesson glossary terms, which we just did. Students choose one viral and one bacterial disease from each of the following. So the common cold. So here's all of these that you could possibly do for a viral disease. You're going to choose one of them. Then you're going to come down here and choose a bacterial disease. This is going to be a lot like Meet the Germs. Okay. What you did one virus on Meet the Germs. Here you're going to do one virus and one bacteria. And then it says come down here and you're going to explore some online resources to characterize the features of these diseases, noting similarities and differences such as symptoms, parts of the body's affected, how it spreads, and things like that. And let me see here. I believe I put... All right. I need to put some of those, I guess, I had 3 different websites that I thought I saved on here earlier, and I'm not sure they're not on here anymore. Let me see if I can find them on this computer. Okay, so I'll have to see if I can find some more of those guys. I put 3 up there. They're not up there anymore. So anyways, you can get on Google, do some of your own independent research about these different viruses. The CDC.org is a great one. The Mayo Clinic was the other one I had. And then I just had another random website that I thought was a good resource. Like I said, you can use Google to find out those and literally just type in these search terms, symptoms for one of these, right? The parts of the bodies, how the body's affected by them, how it spreads, right? You're going to do these questions for your viral and then also for your bacterial that you choose. Numbers 3 and 4 will be done on the same sheet of paper, which I did attach to Teams. The student, you're going to create a graphic organizer. So you're just going to do a T-chart, meaning you're going to have bacterial infection on one side, you're going to have viral infection on the other side. And that's how you compare them. So you're going to tell me how the infections are different. So you're not necessarily telling me, you will kind of talk about the differences, right? We've already done the differences of bacterial versus viral. Now you're going to kind of introduce the sickness part of it as well. So you're going to compare those 2 diseases to each other. Identify similarities and differences between viral and bacterial. Make sure you guys use complete sentences. This is kind of why we're doing it again. It's just a little bit of difference. But you guys need to use complete sentences. Make sure you guys are telling me what are your resources, where you're getting these from. And so really it's this T-chart, Venn diagram, whichever one you choose to do. And then, like I said, that worksheet I put on Teams has some questions that better lay it out how I want you guys to answer it and things like that. But other than that, like I said, we didn't get to any of that today. So you guys can go ahead and get a jump start on it. But it's still going to be due Wednesday, so you guys can work on it Wednesday if you'd like and get that done and get it into me by Wednesday. That would be great. All right.